Hey guys, Leosec here, and I of course had a bit of a long day. And of course it's not over yet, but I decided to make this video while I was at it. Now of course, if you guys don't know which one of my dolls was the Angela, that with which I called it, she was my TPE doll. And of course, like I recently told somebody that watched my videos recently, I had planned on dismantling her, which is what I have basically just done. I and of course I'll make a video, showing the skeleton and everything. But of course I'll talk about that later. But now, of course, Angela, or the TV doll that I got, was my first realistic love doll, and you know, her personality is something that actually kind of goes as far back as actually my teens, back when I was actually still homeschooled. Actually, you could say that she was a bit of an imaginary girlfriend growing up, which is why when I first got my first realistic love doll, I decided to call her Angela. I've pretty much called even a lot of my, I would say, custom made video game characters on my video games the same name, actually. It's because it just always seems to be a good name to use. And, I used to always imagine, doing stuff with her growing up and all that, which of course, still do actually to this day. But, of course, enough about that. And the thing about Angela is that to me, she has many different forms. She could be a blonde, brunette, whatever. She could be a teen, a grown up, mature, just kind of whatever. As long as it's a white female, obviously. Now, of course, as you can see, my other doll in the background, her name is Claire, as I've just kind of called her. She's a newer personality that I made up when I first decided to get a real doll at the time. It's kind of a more mature personality, because Angela's kind of a more younger personality, but, that kind of stuff is just for escapism. I know some people will probably think I was a little weird talking about this, but that's just how I escape sometimes. And I understand for a lot of people and idolaters, that's how they typically, escape, with their loved dolls. They make up personalities about them and everything, to kind of role play with them, basically, in order to escape. But, of course, enough about that. By the way, when I was dismantling her, I actually cut my hand. And of course, I will talk about more about that in a bit. Which in the glove is helping keep pressure on the cut. It was a bit of a deep cut, by the way. Yeah, I just kind of was like this, and it kind of went to my hand. I was like, fuck. I meant for the knife to go that way, but it went that way, and so of course, obviously, put your gloves on when you're doing this. Highly recommend it. But anyway. So yeah, that love doll, of course, is not around anymore. But of course, that doesn't mean that there isn't going to be another Angela that it will make up in the future. She could be another silicone doll. Maybe she will be another TPE doll. I mean, who knows? But she will. She is basically what I'm trying to say. Not dead. She's around. She's just not. The doll anymore. She's just imagination now, at least for now, until I get a new doll and then name her Angela. But of course, with that being said, I'll end this video and I'll make the next video that I'm gonna make here about the skeleton and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.